इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on the special series of Bharat Franchisee Show. This is our monsoon special edition and we are back with same excitement to help you in your journey to become a successful entrepreneur. Franchisee India over the last 27 years have helped thousands of investors in selecting right franchising business for them. In this series of Bharat Franchisee Show, we showcase business opportunities of carefully selected brands actively seeking franchisee in India. These brands have proven track record of profitability and sustainability and committed to provide intensive brand support. In our last episode of Monsoon edition of Bharat Franchise Show today, we have highly profitable brands where the investment opportunity starts below 20 lakh only. Now I invite Mr. Bharat to introduce the brands one after another to the audience and take this session forward.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Bharat. I'm really happy to introduce Mr. Prateek, who's representing Vanity Wagon today. I would request Mr. Prateek to please take us through the brand, and then we'll take the questions. Mr. Prateek.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bharat. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I'll just quickly share my screen so you can understand the business proposition a little better. Right. So first of all, what is Vanity Wagon? I would love to clarify that and then move on to helping you understand the business and helping you get an idea about why we are here today to present this franchisee option. So Vanity Wagon is a clean beauty enterprise. What that means is beauty is a $30 billion plus industry in India today. And beauty itself has been growing at a very, very fast pace. We decided 6 years back through our market research and through other opportunities that we saw that clean beauty is going to be the largest segment as a part of beauty, and which it has proven to be. So today, clean beauty overall accounts for about, let me give that figure first, accounts for about 3 billion plus in terms of annualized numbers. And what is clean beauty is a segment of beauty and personal care where you have over 65 categories such as face wash, skin care, hair care, body care, mother and baby care, and many more. And across these categories, you have products which are non-toxic and chemical-free. So just to give you an example, brands such as Mama Earth, Minimalist, M Caffeine, Cosrx, Dear Clears, these are Korean brands. In Indian brands, you'll see many more who are clean. So today, we at Vanity Wagon get these brands together on our platform and sell them to the end consumer. So we are a retailer, direct retailer firstly through our digital channels and then through our offline channels. So that is what Vanity Wagon is principally. We have been in business for about 5+ years now, starting off initially as a digital only focused company. We said that back in 2017, 2018, the economy was moving very fast towards the digital side, and we felt that was the right time for us to launch a digital company. But since then, since post pandemic, we have migrated to an omni-channel presence wherein we now also curate stores, which is why we are here today to offer that as an opportunity to our partners. I will come to where we are and what we are doing in just a while. But before I cover that, I was talking about categories, and these are some of the categories that you can understand. So tomorrow, if you partner with Vanity Wagon, you will have the opportunity to keep all the products from these categories within your store. So your store will become a one-stop shop in that locality for beauty products, including everything that you can think of from a point of view of personal consumption. So we've got oils across categories, you've got face cleansers, you've got hair care, you've got body care, makeup, mom and baby. And the another advantage that we are adding to our partners is with the presence of these products, you can also introduce service in your store. So we are also curating that element that on day one, our franchisee partners can come in and start off a small service section within their store, depending on the size of the store. So that is also an option available with our partners, and we are willing to, we are very much here to help the partner execute that. I will come to that towards the later part of my presentation. But just to give you a quick idea about how the industry is going. So if you look at the growth of beauty and personal care, the number is only multiplying every year. You have a lot of major players in the segment who are doing some phenomenal work, including Nykaa, including Myntra from a beauty perspective, Tata Palette, you've got SS Beauty, which is Shoppers Stop Beauty. And you recently launched, we recently saw the launch of Tira, which is a Reliance driven company that is also in the same segment. So again, the segment is very sought after. Everybody in the retail industry understands the value and growth of beauty. India globally is supposed to be one of the largest beauty consumers today, and we are very much a part of this entire industry. So that is where, as a partner, you will get the opportunity to immediately become a part of this industry with a very minimal effort. So why I said minimal effort is you will not have to go out there and find out which are the brands you can keep. We will do that for you. You don't have to go out there and check data. Okay, in my region, what sells more? Do I sell sunscreen more? Do I sell cosmetics more? What will move? We have all those expertise to give you that data point. And right from day one, inventory is also not your headache, because we will help you get that inventory, whatever products you want from whatever brands, that is our sort of push towards getting in your store. So all of that gets taken care of, and your only effort goes into actually building that store and launching it and then running it from day one whenever you take it. So that is where this whole proposition becomes very interesting. The segment primarily is divided into premium and non-premium. We have both category brands. So tomorrow, if you are in a tier 1 market and you prefer to keep a premium product, we have those available. Price point will be higher than 2,500, 2,000, even in some cases going up to 8,000 per product. In fragrances, you see that. So today, if you go to a shop and you buy a fragrance, a perfume, you will see the price point going up to 6,000, 8,000 rupees also, which is also available with Vanity Wagon. But if you want to, let's say, operate in a tier 2 or a tier 1 non-metro, and you say, I want to keep my average selling price to be 1,000 rupees, then we have products for that entire category also. So why offline? Initially, like I said, we were an online company, but post-COVID, we realized that offline is very, very essential for a beauty company. The reason is very simple. Experience, touch, feel is very important when you buy a beauty product. If you don't have the experience of buying a beauty product day in and day out, you will not necessarily buy it online also. So there is a research that says that only customers who have shopped beauty products offline eventually go online and buy them. And that is very, very clear because you've already experienced the product. So that is why an offline channel is very, very important for a company. Also, offline, when you launch a store today with Vanity Wagon, the numbers are much more, I would say, more hinted towards a positive P&L, which is your core number in the bottom. Your loss is very, very low right from day one. You make profit very, very early. Your revenue on day one is very high. So I'll give you an example. This is a 10 by 10 space in Select City Walk, which we run. This space on an average monthly gives us anywhere from 12 to 15 lakhs of revenue. So even with a smaller space of this size, you can easily make that much revenue. Hence, we felt that now is the right time for any partner to come in and say, I want to open a slightly larger store, which will be a 300 square feet or an 800 square feet. And then you can make exponential gains from that from day one. So that is another reason why we feel offline is very important. Our target towards store as a company is very organized in the sense we do mini stores, which are shop in shops and kiosks. But these we have only kept exclusive to ourselves because the cost of running these stores is sometimes higher. These are how some of these mini stores would look like. The larger store is what we are opening for our franchise partners. So we are saying because franchise partners would need to have better return on investment, they would need to have a better number coming in month on month for it to become a standalone sustainable business. Hence, we are saying the mini store may not work for you on day one, but the larger store will definitely work for you right from the beginning. That is why we've segregated this into two categories. Just to give you an idea about our own offline journey, this is how it looks like. So in fact, we have crossed this number. Right now, we have about 33 touch points across India. We operate across various cities, tier 1, tier 2, and now even slightly touching on tier 3. All our stores are multi-category, multi-brand, which means we have more than one brand available. On an average, every location, we have anywhere from 15 to about 25 brands available. And on an average, we stock from about 10 to about 15 categories in every store. So we've got a good mix across the country and we are seeing some great numbers come in. And this entire expansion has happened within the last 12 months. So we see a lot of growth for our own business. And I don't see why our franchise partners will also not see that growth. Just to give you a final sort of a value proposition update. So what is the value for a partner here? You get on day one, like I mentioned, you get premium quality beauty products right in your hand to sell them across your customer base. You don't have to go out there and start buying from suppliers or distributors or all of that. For you, we will be the distributor, which means that you will essentially have products coming straight from the brand. There is no fakes, there are no counterfeits. The second part is all our products are vegan, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and cruelty-free. So there is no doubt that is the product good for my customer or not. Oh, I have a customer, he or she bought a product, came back and said, oh, your product is not good, it's smelling, etc., etc. So that those all issues are taken away because we operate in clean beauty. The next piece is we are a very technologically driven company, which means you will have access to data sets from day one. You will not have to go out there and try to think, oh, will this product sell? Will the consumer walk in and buy this product? We will provide you data that backs all that. And besides this also, your day-to-day operations will be managed through all technologies available in-house, which is your resource planning, which is your enterprise planning. All those softwares will be available from day one. And you will have the ability to track your expenditure, your revenue, even something as simple as how much stock is there in the store, how much do I need to order, etc., will be available for you to track on day one. The next piece, of course, is something that's not even mentioned here, but we are a Startup India registered company. So, and we're very proud of that. We've got about more than 12 awards till date for the enterprise that we've established. And we are an Indian company, so have grown and risen out of India. Hence, we proudly say that we love to partner with Indian stroke, even international investors, but operate out of India and grow this community in India overall. And the last piece, of course, is we have been successfully operating since 2018. And we have spread across, like I said, we have 32 offline locations. We have a digital platform called vanitywagon.in, and we have a mobile app for the same. So very much running a positive, growing business since the last 5 years, and would love for you to partner and come on this journey with us. Now, just to give you an idea about what is the journey. So our partner can open either of these two, which is one, a 300 to a 500 square feet store or an 800 plus square feet store. Now, the difference in the two is in an 800 square feet store, you can keep more categories and you can increase the size of your services, which means any salon, drying, any product try-on, cosmetic try-on, makeup classes, all of that can be conducted in this size. In this size, you will of course be constrained for that, but nonetheless, your portfolio of products will be large enough for you to give you returns. And the idea about keeping Vanity Wagon website on this slide is that we are also enabling our partners from day one to have the ability to service our online orders. So we have online orders coming from Vanity Wagon, and we say that if I have a partner in Chandigarh or if I have a partner in Jaipur or Delhi, any orders coming from their region will be passed on to the brand outlet depending on the zone. If there are more than one brand outlets in that area, then it will be also zoned equally between the two. So this is where you get benefit from day one. You don't have to wait for customer to come in. We will give you orders from day one. Just to quickly take you through what is the value proposition in terms of every unit franchise. So what we are looking at is investors who are operating out of primarily tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 1 non-metros. These are our top sort of targets today because products are understandable and easily approachable and easily sellable in these regions. The second piece is we would like the store to be opened in a commercial market. Reason is very simple. Commercial markets have automatic footfall. We don't want our franchise partners to open in a very secluded area where footfalls are limited and they are struggling to bring people into their store. So opening in a commercial market, a mall or a corporate commercial hub is always easier from day one. And of course, the next piece is about what kind of sales will you get. From day one, you will have retail sales, which is whatever you sell in the store. You will have online fulfillment, which is what we provide to you, online orders, and you only pack them and send them to the customer. And the last piece is corporate gifting orders, region-wise, are passed on to the store as well. So all of this is where you make your revenue. Who is your target audience? Very, very clear. Women and men across age groups, our target audience is right from 18 to about 55 and plus. Corporate employees are also a very good target audience because they have a very busy lifestyle, and for them, personal care is very important, grooming is very important. So corporate employees, of course, are a great, I would say, consumer set for us. So this is where the individuals are targeted. And then, of course, gifting, there is no end in India about gifting. So this is only one suggestion, but gifting even goes into Raksha Bandhan, Karwa Chauth, Diwali, Dussehra. There are endless festivals we've got, even Holi. So we also, I remember last year, which is this year, we did a huge gifting event for our Holi gift sets, which include Holi colors. So this is just an example, but you have all the categories available for every festival stroke, every event, and you can be very much part of gifting as an aggressive seller. The next piece about online is, I've already explained this, so would not want to waste any more time on this, but this is where we push orders through a website. And the last option is, of course, whatever corporate orders we bring in, we pass on to our stores depending on the region. What you get from day one is a trademark license of all the brands that you stock and us. You will have the authority to sell those brands legally. So a lot of times you see stores selling some product, let's say of Mama Earth or Minimalist or M Caffeine, and there is a question that comes up that is it genuine? Is it authentic? Have you taken it from the brand? Because we only work with brands directly, so this will happen for you also on day one. You will have the authority to sell the brand and talk about the brand, market the brand. Marketing support from our end is annual plus on launch and every year. So we give support right from launch, which includes PR, our publications which go digitally at the launch, and even offline push in that regards. In parallel, we also do annualized partner marketing, which is where you can participate and increase your reach towards consumers. Inventory stock list, operation manuals, training program, and ongoing support are all available in-house. So training is provided to the partner and also to the staff. Today, Vanity Wagon has about 38 staff working for us, including a training team. We will make sure that your staff is trained with the same team and you have a nice ethos established before the start of your store. An ideal partner profile is, this is a lot, but if I had to summarize it, it is any individual who is aspiring to build a business with a limited investment, but wants to make a longish term horizon return. So if you want to make a lot of returns in long term, if you want to build a business in long term, if you want to be part of the beauty industry that is exploding in the last 20 years, then this is your opportunity to be there. What we look at is, of course, a different various profiles, including investors. Financial bandwidth is a given, because there is some investment required to be done early on. But what we provide is our partners with all the help and understanding. So you don't have to be somebody who understands beauty today, but you will be that person after 6 months, because we will make sure you understand every aspect of this business. Roles and responsibilities are very clear. We will do everything that's required to be done from a brand perspective, including R&D, including telling you products, data-driven, all of that, marketing, all of that is done by us, site selection, uh, what fitments will be there, how will the fit out be, and the partner will have to do day-to-day operations, run the business, and maintain the SOP, which will be provided by us. And yeah, this is just a quick rundown into how the store progresses. This can be talked about more in person when we take on those personal calls, but just to give you an idea how it progresses, you have first store development, then training, operational activation, product planning, marketing, and of course pricing, and then you take it on to a store launch. Uh, Finally, just to give you a quick idea into numbers, the investment total, we think in terms of, we planned in terms of a smaller store is about 29 to 31 lakhs, which includes your inventory. Same is for a 800 square feet, 54 to 56 lakhs, which includes inventory. The franchise fee is a very minimal 3 lakh rupees because as a company, we don't aim to make money on this. Our idea is to launch more stores and provide more opportunities to investors and founders out there. Gross margin is very high, 40%, highest in beauty. You don't get 40% margins in beauty very, very easily. So every product you sell, you will get 40% as your revenue. And payback period that we've set is about 19, 21 months. This can be lesser depending on how aggressive you are with marketing. And yeah, the agreement term is 5 years, of course, extendable, which in most cases we see is extended. Happy to take on any questions. I think I've tried to keep it crisp. If I missed anything, just feel free to ask me a question around it.
Right. So I think nice concept, Prateek. Got a couple of things. One, it seems that your platform is very similar to the likes of Nykaa and Tira, right?
Right.
So how do you differentiate? Why would somebody buy from Vanity Wagon and not Nykaa?
Sure. No, great question, I think, and we've had to answer this for the longest time because, of course, Nykaa existed before us. And our value proposition is around homegrown. It's around brands that are mid-sized and large size, but not aggressively coming in from a house of brands. When I say that, we are not working very aggressively with P&G, Unilever, so we are not touching those Lakmes and L'Oreals. What we are saying is there are 400 brands on our platform, even more than that, that exist in the market today that have great revenues. So if you talk about Mamaearth, it's a public company now. If you talk about Minimalist, again, great revenues. But consumers are unable to find them very easily on larger platforms because larger platforms are also focused on other brands like MAC Cosmetics, L'Oreal, Kiehl's, Clarins, Estee Lauder. So what we do is specialize in curating clean brands, and a consumer that walks in our store is clear with one thing from day one, that whatever they buy is going to be clean. So that is the core principle of the business. And beyond it, we are competitive across categories. So even if we had to compare to Nykaa, our price points are equally matched. Our marketing in terms of maybe not spend, but in terms of getting to the consumers, what kind of communication we are doing is equally matched. So we've built a proposition which customers like today because clean beauty is the new talk of town. We've got a $3 billion market, so not a small segment. And that is what the specialization we're trying to build. Similar to, let's say, you could say a First Cry doing children care products versus Amazon doing everything.
Yeah, got it. Sure, fair enough. And in terms of offline and online, how does your discount scheme works? When you're talking about your own online platform versus the offline stores.
Sure. So online and offline discounts are given by the brand. So even when today a franchise partner comes in and launches a store, let's say I am the partner, I come in, I launch a store and I have 20 brands. Month on month, we do calendars for our brands. So we are doing that for our stores also, wherein the brands give discounts. So the brand will say, okay, I am willing to give 10% this month. On Diwali, I'll give 20%. Even beyond that, if the store manager feels, or not the store manager, the franchisee owner, if he feels that, oh, this is an important event in my locality, let's say in Maharashtra, you're in the middle of Ganesh Chaturthi and you realize, oh, that's a very important season for us, then you can give additional discounts from your pocket, which is coming out of your margin. But
Sure.
But you don't have to necessarily do that. We will still price match from our brands. But yeah, the additional push can be from your end if you want to give some GWPs, if you want to give some incentive to your customers, then of course that's open to you.
All right, sure. Thanks. I think there's one question from the audience. Are you open to expand in Andhra Pradesh? I believe yes, right?
Yeah, so we are already in Hyderabad. We are in Cyberabad in orbit.
Okay.
So we're already present in Andhra Pradesh. So Hyderabad is more Telangana, but of course, in specific Andhra Pradesh, we're just not there yet. but we are getting closer in terms of space. We've launched Bangalore 3 stores. So we are operating in South a lot, but not in Andhra Pradesh, specifically in a city yet.
And do you have any franchise stores right now, or all the stores that you have, they're all your own?
So we've recently launched our franchise opportunity. So till now, unfortunately, we don't have a franchise store. We're running all stores by ourselves. But yeah, or like I said, all of them are profitable from the third month onwards for us, because we don't consider capex to be in terms of profitability. But yeah, if you look at capex recovery, then you would get it in about 19 months. So just to answer your question shortly, we don't have a franchise store yet, but would love to partner and build this little journey with the participants on the call.
All right, sure. So I think unless anybody else has any questions, we are ready. Seemaji.
Just one question, Mr. Pratik. So the total investment, say for example, 29 to 31 lakhs for a 400 square feet store, how do you break it down between the inventory and the setup cost?
Sure. So inventory, ideally for a smaller size store would be touching close to about 5 to 6 lakhs, whereas for a larger store will be touching about 10 to 12 lakhs. The rest of it is capex in terms of fitments, in terms of the equipment you need to install. So it's not very heavy, but equipment in sense of, let's say, a teller machine, you've got to install a little bit of technology in terms of cameras, you've got to build in. So whatever fitments you're talking about in store, that is included in this cost. What is not included is your, let's say, your security deposit on day one, because that is a variable. Now, security deposit in some areas, in some malls, maybe 2 lakhs. If as a partner you have a great arrangement with somebody, it may not be anything for you, or if you own a property, then it's zero for you. So we've not considered that, because that's a very big variable. But this includes everything from, let's say, your stock, and like I said, stock is close to about 25% of this expense. The rest of it is your capex, your fitments, and all of that. So that is how we've broken this down. And yeah.
Okay, thanks. Makes sense. That's all for me.
Great. Super.
All right. So if there is no any further question, thank you so much, Mr. Pratik, for joining us. The audience, that was Mr. Pratik, the CEO of Vanity Wagon. Now we have Mr. Karan Kumar from the brand Dosh. He's the managing director of Dosh. So I would request you, Mr. Kumar, to please.
Yeah, hi. Yes, Bharat, I'm able to hear you.
Hi. Yeah, please take us through.
All right, all right. Good evening, all. Thank you for this opportunity to present about Dosh. So let me share the screen. I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
All right, great. So this is Karan. I'm Business Alliance Director for Dosh. I take care of Asia Pacific region for business tie-ups. So we are into smart home, smart lighting, and home cinema. So these are some products. Visually, this is how the products will look like. Although we are only able to show here only few products, we have more than 130 SKUs, which are meant for home automation, smart lighting, and home theater setup. Okay. So a little bit about our background information. We are a Florida-based USA company headquarter, and we have Asia Pacific headquarter office in Hyderabad, Telangana, and we have 400 plus system installers spread across pan India. We are a 12 years old company into home automation, smart offices, and smart building. In home automation, we provide energy efficiency, security, personalization, and complete customization, which can control all the electrical and electronic equipment of home. And in offices, we give enhanced productivity, comfort, and efficiency through workspace automation, security access control, and smart building and community automation gives energy management and energy saving. And we are very unique in this industry, having 12 years of experience. And this is our background information started in 2010. We have another two brands. So, these are focused for the B2B market. And recently we have launched 2021, 2022, the two new brands, New and Dosh. These are for the franchise opportunity. Okay, so although we have system installers spread across India for offline market, and we are expanding our business through franchise opportunity too. These are some milestones, starting from 3G security wireless system, which we launched in 2010 to 2024. Recently, we have added smart lighting, which is for lighting industry, and home cinema, which is for the home audio video solutions. So we have added luxury to premium range home automation products, that is under the brand of Tosh, and the new is for the entry to medium range home automation products. All right, for you, some of people may not have complete understanding on what is home automation. Okay, so these are the products which actually control and give convenience for the home users in terms of comfort, convenience, safety, security, home entertainment, and energy saving. Okay, so typically these are the wall panels, electrical panels. We replace the existing switches and electronic locks. Instead of normal manual locks, we can replace with these locks, and some Wi-Fi extenders and smart lightings, and some touch screens for for security enabled cameras and door phone systems. So we have a large ecosystem, 100 plus products, and wide range of categories, starting from basic of home automation to a standard to a luxury level of home automation. And we offer these packages through simple to sell packages, basic, standard, and luxury. So uniqueness of our products are multifunctional and modular and very simple to use for any customer, be it a child of 5, 6 year old to a very old people, or any non-tech person or a tech person. Everybody can easily, simply automate and use these products. And multifunctional means each and every product caters to various features in it, including voice controlled activity, touch screen, and grouping, mood lighting, and everything kind of that stuff. And they are modular and modular means that the end user can start automating with one single room, and they can upgrade to any level, that is multi-floor, or 3 floors, 4 floors building also can be automated at any point of time. And we have a large ecosystem, more than 1,500 products we are compatible with. And to automate any homes, we don't really require any new age smart products. Existing wiring, existing electrical, normal fans, normal lights, normal electrical stuff, we can automate them. Okay, there is no special requirement to do the automation, right? And advanced technologies, we use Z-Wave, Zigbee, Matter, Thread. These are highly advanced technologies what we use. What we use here, and the products are exceptionally simple. All right, and then sorry. So what we are expect to do in the franchise store is, you might think this is too complex or electrical stuff that cannot be done by any person. No, in fact, this is what we are offering. We are offering an experience center as franchise. Okay, so typically we will be developing a complete experience center in a space of 400 to 500 square feet area, with a living room setup, dining, kitchen, and a bedroom setup, where one can actually show a complete experience of home automation. Okay, imagine when you are going to buy an automobile, like a BMW car or a Benz car, you will go to an showroom where you will experience that car. You'll know about the features of the automobile, and also you will have a test drive, right? The similar kind of experience we'd like to offer through Experience Center, that we call as Dosh Expedia. Okay, so end user can have a test drive of all the products. They can experience the products and how it will elevate their new homes or existing homes, and how that can add value to their living. That complete experience can be given out from the Experience Center. And we'll be offering them a simple to sell packages. Okay, so franchise owners don't have to have in detail of technical knowledge. They can simply show the experience, and we offer them a simple to sell packages like package SX, package CX, package LX. LX means luxury, CX means comfort, SX means standard. Okay, so these are the products what can be offered for a 3 BHK, 4 BHK. If there is any a large building, then there is a backend technical team will be there. They'll be doing the solution designing as well. So depending upon the comfort, convenience, safety, security, entertainment, and energy saving factors, we make simple to sell packages. And also as an extension, we offer home theater setup also. That is for the large franchise option. And we will be adding home theater also, apart from home automation and home lighting. Okay, so we'll be providing a home theater setup starting from 4.5 lakh to up to 10.7 lakh, depending on the room size, screen size, and everything. Here also, you don't have to worry about the technicality, how to deliver. Do we have to purchase the stock? Nothing. It is expected just to give the experience. It is kind of a walkthrough, and we'll be having a standard operating procedures of all the demo and everything. So they'll be offering the demo of the audio video equipment, and customer can opt for any of these packages, and the delivery, supply, installation, service, everything will be done by the company itself. So here also, only those packages will be sold by showing the complete experience of those elements, and the delivery, supply, fitment, services, everything will be done by the company itself. All right. So there is a detailed, videos about how this, will actually elevate the home interiors and how this will add value to, for an end user. Typically, our target will be for the new home, but people, new home buyers, because that's where the interior designing will be happening, and then definitely will elevate and add value to great value addition to the new homes also. All right. Sorry. Yeah. So this is the financial snapshot of the business opportunity what we're offering. For the medium store, we'll be offering smart home and smart lighting experience. And the minimum size required is 400 square feet, where we'll be building all the like a studio apartment kind of a setup we'll be building, including living room, dining, kitchen, wardrobes, and a study place, and a place where we can display products also. So each and every element we show how the automation will elevate their homes. For example, they open up wardrobes, and automatically lights will turn on inside. And at the new evening time, how the lighting ambience will change inside for the dinner setup. Like so many such kind of automation, including lighting solutions, will be given out. And investment is coming around 18 to 20 lakh. That completely goes into the interior designing, furniture, and the minimum samples what are required to show that experience. So this is one-time investment. There is no monthly inventory is not required. Nothing is there is no much of a recurring cost here. This one-time investment and is a lifetime business they can continue without any extra monthly purchases or no targets, something like that. And in terms of purchase, and franchise fees of 2 lakhs, and partner profit will be from 25 to 50%. We provide up to 40% discount on packages and up to 60 to 70% discount on the individual products. Although there is a packages we have made, customers are can also purchase individual items also. For example, bedside, some lamps, or some smart gadgets which are plug and play. Smart digital photo frames kind of products will be there, which an end user can directly purchase from the store itself. Okay, those are also will be delivered directly from the company. So on those products, they have a high margins like 50 to 60% too. And average annual revenue will be greater than 100%. And payback period we are keeping 12 to 14 months. But even if you do like 2 to 3 projects per month, the payback period would be 8 to 10 months itself. Okay, so average ticket size of any good home to give a complete automation would come around 3 lakh, wherein we'll completely automate lighting, curtains, and some door locks, smart door locks, security elements, and everything will be covered in that. So if you consider that 4 homes per month, it will give you 15 to 20 lakhs of revenue with a good margins. So definitely payback period would be like 8 to 10 months. And in a large setup, we would require at least of 600 square feet area, where we'll be giving smart home, smart lighting, and home cinema setup completely. And home cinema is really picking up nowadays. If you see the trend, OTTs are flourishing in a big way. More and more OTT releases are happening directly. New movie releases are happening within a month of release, right? So OTT is gaining a lot, and people are having a lot of home entertainment at their homes only. So home cinema is really picking up. This kind of very good opportunity for the partners. And there could be a small extension of these existing franchises also in the area of 4 to 5 kilometers surrounding. They can also expand their footprint by placing small shopping shop models across in targeted places like electrical distributors or tile distributors or stone sellers, because similar kind of targeted audience will be going there and they can generate leads from those areas also. Those areas can generate up to 10 to 20% of revenues by just 20,000 to 1 lakh of investment. Okay, so this is a financial snapshot, and what company will provide is a complete setup of store. Just show we would need the right place and the space, and we'll be completely setting up the store experience center and locations. Definitely, we both will be doing that along with a partner. And it is not really required to be highly expensive areas or in the commercial streets are not required, because these most of the experience will be on invite only. The clientels will be people will take time and come there. It's not going to be like a general walk-in customers. So any good decent place where anybody can easily approach, have a good parking space, typically to invite people like interior designers, architects, and real estate developers, builders, and definitely the end customers. Those kind of places are suitable. Really not need to be in a very expensive places. And the training is completely done by company. It is very simple to understand. Concepts will be given. It will not be like technical, jargons. It is simple, straightforward, experience center. So training will be very, very simple. So online and offline, both training will be conducted, and it is not one time. It will complete hand holding will be done by the company, and product will be directly supplied by the company. And uh, we keep on making R&D and improvements in the products, and we'll be simply updating over the air whatever new features we are making. Those products will be automatically updated to the new features, and the consistent margins will be there on the products. And technology and backend will be providing an ERP system for the franchise owners where they can track all the leads, digital leads which we provide, and offline leads which partner will get, and how many projects have been closed. All the information will be there on the ERP. And complete marketing support will be handled by the brand, central level marketing about the lead generation, and also local level marketing, inviting builders, inviting interior designer to the store. Everything will be combinedly done along with the partner. And business development guidance, sales strategies, promotional schemes for that region will also be doing that. So finally, this is the summary of complete opportunity. The high growth potential, unsaturated market, year on year, 30% growth is happening. This is just pickup. I know the home automation is just started. If you see from last 3 years, 4 years, the trend is like more than 200% to 600%. Home automation is really trending. Okay, and it is expected that 30 to 35% year-on-year growth will be there, and up to 2030 it is like 1.8 trillion. So there is a huge number. You can go and check that. And the products are made at par with global standards. Dosh.ai is our website where you can see complete product portfolio, and Dosh smart devices. We have a YouTube channel where you can look at the products and some projects, of villas and big large homes, luxurious homes and apartments, videos you can see. And we have proven track record. We have, again, I said, two more brands which are already out there in the market, which are for B2B market are there. These are some premium version, Dosh and New are the premium versions. We have just segmented for the premium version. And quick business fast rollout. We can say 45% to 60 days. We can make the experience center ready. We have a standard designs ready, and we can simply make customization as per the space, and we can kick start it. And investor friendly business opportunity policies, and mainly monthly minimum maintenance cost, very less, because it's not expected to have a space where it is very expensive or costly commercial areas. And also there are no perishable items. They're all like a demo, and you will be showing the demonstration, and there's no inventory required. Month on month purchase is not required, and easy onboarding process through easy simple to understand training. And pan India service, we have more than 400 plus system installers. We have authorized system installer, so you get any project from tier 2, tier 3, or metro cities, any place, the service is provided, guaranteed by the company. And the franchise owner is not should not be worried about the service, because the complete service setup, 2 years of warranty, piece to piece replacement entirely done by the company itself. And built on robust hybrid technologies. Whoever is technically, wanted complete technical knowledge, they can always write to us, or on the website we have complete information of the technology what we use. The globally renowned standard technology is what we use. Large ecosystem, we have more than 130 SKUs, starting from simple sensor, door sensor, to door locks, to touch panels, to smart lighting, smart locks, video door phones, curtains, smart curtains, blinds. We have a large ecosystem, and our products are compatible with another 1,500 different products. And domestic and international reach out. We supply to Middle East, and we have footprints in South Asian countries like Vietnam, Cambodia. Those areas we have projects we have done, and successful 14 years of operations. So altogether, we wanted to make it life simplified for an ND user, be it is a old home, new home, or existing home, or office setups everywhere. We wanted to make the life simplified by giving automation solutions. So thank you. You can open to the question Q&A now. We are open for that.
Thanks for the great presentation, Mr. Karan. A couple
Thank
of
you.
questions from me before we take up the questions from audience.
Please.
Who do you think is your closest competitor in this business?
Products is, as I mentioned, there is no apple to apple comparison for our products. So we cater to large ecosystem. So only few companies are there who just cater to the electrical automation only. Like they are the electrical companies like Havels or GM Modular who just supply the electrical panels as automation. But we are the one who has got complete ecosystem. For example, smart locks and video door phones and audio video. Nobody has such kind of large ecosystem. And the products what we show here are the premium products. There is no such kind of products available in India. In terms of that, there is no apple to apple comparison. But there are certain companies who are taking care of home automation, but they are targeted for only lighting, or only for electrical, or only for security like that, or only for audio video like that.
Okay, all right. So another question I had is on like how do you make your sales currently? Is it both through offline and online channels? And if that is the case, what's the split?
See, we don't have any online here because these are products are service oriented products. Okay, so we directly do the projects through our we have a channel of dealers. They do the solution designing and they offer to the customers. Okay, and now through the franchise, we wanted to directly go to the customers. To reach out to the potential customers. This is an offline only. So online, we only do the digital promotion and we get leads only, but we don't sell anything online directly.
Okay.
These products are not meant for direct DIY, or it requires some support, some solution designing and everything. Yeah, setup.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Karan. Let's quickly see. There is nothing.
So, Karan, I've got one question which I probably would like to answer.
Please, Ravi. Yeah.
So these days there are a lot of companies who are coming up with these products. A lot of known companies. So Godrej has their locks, and Wipro has their home solutions, right? So I mean, is there a possibility where your products can coexist with some of the products from other brands?
Yes, yes. That's what I said. That we are compatible with 1,500 different products. So Automberg fans are compatible with our system, and Wipro and some Havels products are compatible with our system. So although we have locks, if somebody is opting for a different lock, it is we ensure that is integrated in our solution, and we can offer that. But the products which are there in our category are very competitive, and we can easily compete with those players also, like Godrej or GM also. Yeah.
But yeah, the point is, I mean, somebody is already having an installation.
That can be done.
They want to extend that by using your product. It can be done.
It can be done. Yes.
All right. Sure. Thanks.
One more question, Mr. Karan. Are we selective towards the store location?
See, yes. We need to have a place where the approach can be easy for any potential customer. It need not have to be very too far from the market area. Or see, most of the interior designer architects where they actually live is they have offices is where the real estates are happening, right? So we wanted the store to be near to the relevant people, okay, where the building materials are getting sold, like stone or tile or electrical, shops or sanitary hardware. All these places will have certain markets. Okay, and ideally those areas which you like to have this experience center, because the relevant targeted customers, it will be easy for them to come. Okay. So those are the places, and wherever the real estates are happening in a large way, those are also places are apt, relevant for us. Did I answer? Is that one you wanted, or is there anything else you wanted to know about the?
That's fair enough. Good enough.
Yeah, right. Because if you see tier 2 or tier 3, the region will be easily accessible to anyone, right? They can easily drive down to the place in half an hour to 45 minutes. So tier 2 and tier 3, we don't have that restriction. But like metro cities and large cities, definitely the location is key.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Okay, so if there is no any further question, we will end, but I would like to
Sorry, Bharat, I'm not able
thank
to hear you.
Mr. Karan Mark for joining us, being available for today's.
Sorry.
Thank you so much, sir.
So Bharat, your
okay.
voice is breaking, but I think Karan
Fine, I understood.
taking
Right.
on the other brand.
All right, okay, thank you.
Thanks so much, sir, for joining us. Okay, so I would like to invite the next brand, Panwadi, and Mr. Ankit Nigam is going to present that. Mr. Nigam, are you there? Okay, so we have Mr. Ankit, and who will take us through the brand? Yeah, over to you.
Hi, Bharat.
Hi, good
Can you
evening.
hear me?
Yes,
Good
yes,
evening.
yes.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So hi, everyone, and thank you for letting us showcase our brand, and thank you for your valuable time as well. So I will just share the PPT. Let us go through that. Is it visible now?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So yeah, as the name suggests, we are into pans, hookahs, and mukwas, and much more. We are famous for authentic pan preparations, and we are a leading retailer of pans, hookahs, and allied products. So we started this venture about 7 years back, and we started this basically to give it a modern twist to an age-old tradition. By serving pans, which is a traditional thing, in an enjoyable and satisfying experience in a very trendy and chic settings. So apart from pans, we have like hookah flavors, chillums, mukwas, lighters, and other smoking accessories. This is the facade that you can see. Like these are some of the outlet pics. These are the interiors. Now these are some of the categories. So like pans, in pans we have around 25 to 30 types of pans at any point of time. Apart from that, we have hookahs, hookah flavors. Then there is mukwas, chillums, bongs, smoking pipes. So you can say it's an all-in-one smoking solution. Like you can get anything over here, be it a pan or a cigarette or even an ashtray. These are some of the pics of some of the products like hookahs, and then these are the hookah accessories. These are the chillums. So as I said, that the consumer experience, the vibe is modern and trendy. So if you will come to any of our outlets, you will see that it's more of a hangout place where people come in a group of 3 or 4 people, and some of them have a cold drink, some of them have a cigarette, some of them have go for a hookah. And apart from this, we have like a continuous addition of new pans. We have a whole dedicated research team which is into addition of new pans, and apart from that, even addition of new hookahs and bongs kind of things. And that helps us keep our outlet have a fresh look. So like the stickiness of our consumers is very high. They repeat after every 2 or 3 days. So it makes it imperative to have a fresh look and to have fresh models of hookahs and bongs on their every visit. We are very well differentiated. So this is the value proposition. Like as I said, we are into a business which has a huge reach. Like it's fun. Like everybody must have tasted fun in their life. But at the same time, we want to stand out from the competition. And how we stand out from the competition is basically we have a strong control over quality. And apart from that, like of course, the modern and catchy interiors. So they make us stand out. So if you're a family or if you're a young corporate person, you would, rather buy from us than a roadside pan wala. Apart from that, we are highly process oriented. Like we ourselves come from very professional background, and we know like what processes, what role the processes play. As a matter of fact, like if I give you one example, it's like uh, the pan premix. We send the pan premix from one of our central kitchens only to all the outlets, so that the taste is consistent across all outlets. Apart from that, we have wide assortment of products, as I said, hookahs, bongs, and we are coming up with our own range of bongs also. So apart from pans, which we of course manufacture ourselves, we are coming up with a range of bongs as well. And we have been in this for the last 7 years, so we have a very strong supply chain and quality. And so the quality standards are of highest level, and there is always consistent availability of all the models. The market size is very big, as you can see in the slide. It is about 13,370 million US dollars as of 2024, and it is going to increase at a very fast pace. So by 2024, 2028, we expect it to be around $15,940 million, which gives it a huge reach. Now coming to the franchisee model, we are offering franchisee to investors and entrepreneurs who are passionate, dedicated, and are ready to serve the young corporate people, which can be very demanding at times. There are two types of franchising that we are doing. This is unit franchising and the master franchising. So the unit franchising is being done in the FOFO model, which is franchisee owned, franchise operated, while the master franchisee is a FOCO model, franchising company operated. And in the unit franchisee as well, we have got three kinds of models, which is express, grab and go, and sports cafe. So they are based on the interest and the investment size. These are some of the USPs that we've already discussed. Like we have got a strong brand identity and management, 7 years of experience. We have got strong supply and sourcing, consistent quality. Then we have got a very strong focus on extra trainings as well. So like each and every partner, they will be going through a very highly detailed training program. So it will not just be a theoretical training program, but a practical as well, where every partner will be asked to visit the outlet and have a 10 days training program at the outlet itself. And we are like creative and innovative. So as I already said, we have a dedicated research team for addition of new pans, hookahs, and other types of bongs models. And this is a very high margin business, so we will see it in the model as well. Now, brand USPs, specifically for unit franchisee, it's a very low investment model. So the investment starts from somewhere around 10 lakh rupees. There are zero royalty charges. So this is a very big thing. Like we are not having any royalty on the revenue. The payback period is around 16 months. It's a low working capital model. Then there is fixed monthly income from the display board. So this is a very interesting thing that you must be knowing that tobacco companies like ITC or Marlboro, they can't do external advertising. So what they do is they take some space from our outlet and they advertise over here, and for which we get a certain amount. So that is also a very good source of income over here. Then, as I have already said, that there are multiple formats like express, grab and go, sports outlet. So which is based on the interest and the investment size. Coming to the master franchisee, it is a totally FOCO model. So like the complete operations and the expenses associated with it are completely managed by the brand. There is a high ROI, 60% per annum, and high risk coverage. So you will see that the total investment that we have, we are covering, this will be shown in the that we are covering almost all the risk associated, all the investment associated with this. There is a fixed monthly remuneration, which is basically dependent upon the revenue. And then we have got fixed monthly income from display board. So as I said, the display board, there's a fixed monthly income, and that is shared between the unit franchisee and the master franchisee. The ideal partner profile we are looking for is young entrepreneurs or corporate employees who are looking to have their own business. So because this is like everything is set, the processes are there. The supply chain is managed by the brand. So all you have to do is do the marketing and the promotional activities at your outlet. So this is a very all the processes are there. So it's not that you have to start from scratch. Apart from that, any property or real estate owners that we can that is also an IT partner profile for us, or anyone with an experience and knowledge of retail markets. And additionally, for master franchisees, someone who is looking to mostly invest without getting involved in the day-to-day operations side, they can go for the master franchisee one. These are the models. So let's look at it in detail. The Panwadi Express area required is around 150 square feet. And as I said, it has a wide assortment of products such as pans, hookahs, flavors, mukwas, cigarettes, bongs. Then we have got grab and go. So the area required is a little bit more than the express one, which is 200 square feet. And this model has all the traditional Panwadi Express products. And then there are certain additional products like tea, coffee, shakes, then frozen products like sandwiches, burgers, etc., which are ready to eat. As I said, that people come in a group of 3 or 4 people. So I think having these things like tea, coffee, shakes helps us drive our average order value. And then we have the sports cafe, which is of around 400 square feet space. So this is completely a dine-in cafe kind of a thing that we are doing, where we have all the express products, and apart from that, a typical cafe menu like tea, coffee, shakes, burgers, sandwiches, soups. And then why the name Sports Cafe? Because we are doing the virtual reality sports thing as well. Like we have a dedicated space of around 50 square feet, so that people can play VR sports over there. So I think it's it's a one of a kind concept over here, because mostly we see this in malls, etc. But again, this is to drive the volume and help attract the crowd. For the franchisee model for master, this serves purely as a backend. The geographic area is taken so that there is a scope of around 10 to 15 outlets in that area, and it's a FOCO model. As I said, this is a product fulfillment center for the territory, and there is a 450 square feet of space which is required. So that includes the kitchen for pans and premixes preparation, and apart from that, the inventory storage area like hookahs and other stuff. And this need not be in a very upmarket kind of a location. This can be anywhere, this can be anywhere, which basically helps us in reducing the rent. Roles and responsibilities. So we have got unit franchisee. For unit franchisee, the franchisee responsibility is to handle the day-to-day operations. Then staff hiring and retention. So in staff hiring, the brand will definitely help the franchisee. Apart from that, inventory management, then guidelines and protocols need to be followed. Good customer relationship need to be maintained, and then the maintenance of the outlet. Now, what are the responsibilities of brand? We will help the franchisee in real estate selection, which is the guidance and the feasibility. So we have got all the parameters with us, like what kind of crowd should be there, how many food outlets should be there, how many offices should be there. So these kind of things we'll be sharing with the franchisee and helping them in finalizing the correct location. Once the location is finalized, we will help them in the design and layout as well. So this will be done on our part. And then the product fulfillment is definitely, of course, on us, and there will be digital promotions as well. So that is included in the investment only. And the digital promotions will include ads on Facebook, Instagram, Google ads, and other types of social media. Then the HR training, as I said, there will be 10-day training program, which will be done at the outlet itself. Then, of course, the brand's responsibility is to have new product development. So each and every research will be shared with the brand, and whatever the final output is there will be shared. Then the food license and IT systems that will be taken care by the brand only. Coming to the master franchisee, so master franchisee has more of a strategic role for us. So basically, they will help us in developing the unit franchises of that area. Of course, we will be helping them out, but they will be our point of contact for the unit franchisees for that area. Then the development of vendor base, of course. Then the brand tie-ups, if there are something, then strategic partnerships and real estate. The brand will be handling the day-to-day operation because it's a FOCO model. So the brand will be taking care of the day-to-day operations and delivery of material from the store to outlet, from a vendor to warehouse, that will be taken care by the brand. Staff hiring and retention, real estate finalizations, inventory management, and IT systems and all. That will be taken care by the brand. The rollout plan that we have seen, so like PAN is something which is which is popular all over India. So as such, we are focused on Delhi NCR, of course, and then we like North India, that would be our priority as well. But as such, we are open to go anywhere in India. And the market that we see for us is for unit franchisee basically is like neighborhood markets, like if you have some food outlets or central markets in the residential areas, which have a good demographic mix of young people and corporate crowd, and then high streets where you can find food outlets, or then there are corporate hubs. So these are the specific areas where we are looking to open the outlets. This is the financial snapshot, as you can see, like what we have discussed. So for Express, Grab and Go Sports Cafe, in Express, we have got area around 150 square feet. Total investment is 5 lakh. This is excluding franchisee fee. And franchisee fee is 3 lakh, and inventory deposit is 2 lakh. So this inventory fee is a one-time deposit, and after that, of course, there will be a cycle that will be followed. The average ROI we expect is around 76%, and the payback period is 16 months. The agreement period for all the models is 7 years. For Grab and Go, the area required goes to 200 square feet, and then there is a marginal increase in investment of 6.4 lakh. Franchisee fee is 4 lakh, and the inventory is 2.5 lakh inventory deposit. And for Sports Cafe, the area required is 400 square feet, and the total investment is 14.6 lakh, excluding franchisee fee and inventory. Franchisee fee is 5 lakh, inventory is 3 lakh. Coming to the master franchisee, the area required is around 450 square feet, around 100 square feet for the kitchen, and the rest for the warehousing. The total investment is 5.5 lakh, and then there is an additional franchisee fee of 10 lakh, then inventory deposit of 10 lakh, and then there is a rights advance fee of 8 lakh. So basically, when a person takes a master franchisee, they will be given the rights of 4 outlets. One of the outlets, the master franchisee has to open themselves, and then the other 3, they can be they can open it themselves, or they can sell it out to other unit franchisees. The average ROI is 60%. The payback period is 19 months, and the agreement period is again 7 years. This is something about us, like me and my co-founder Amit. So we started this 7 years back, and previously also we have been associated with very good ventures. Together created a venture of 360 crore average revenue run rate previously also, and we have been associated with many companies on a consultant basis, which have been funded as well on a series and series level. I think this is it from my side. I think if we want to have a Q&A, I think that would be fine.
Thank you so much, Ankit, for taking us through the entire presentation. Do you have any question?
Yes, I have got a couple. So, thank you, Mr. Ankit. So first of all, can you elaborate a little more on the rights advance fees for master franchisee?
Okay, yeah. So as I said, the rights advance fee is 8 lakh rupees. So in which we give the rights of 4 outlets, 4 unit franchisees to the master franchisee. Now, one of the outlets, the master franchisee has to open themselves, and the rest of the 3 franchisees they can open it themselves, or they can sell it to someone else. And whatever the franchisee fee they keep, they can keep it for themselves. The brand has no share in that.
Okay, so you have passed on the rights to master franchisee, and they can decide on the franchisee fees.
Exactly. And we will help them out in that actually. Like it's not like that we will just leave it to them. We will help them out if they want. We will help them out in finding the franchise as well.
Okay, right. And secondly, if in the areas where Panwadi is not present currently, for example, say the state of Uttar Pradesh, so are you looking to have master franchisee first and then go for unit franchisee, or are you open to both unit and master at the same time?
Absolutely. Like we would like to have master franchisee first because, as I said, like we are very process oriented. So I think everything has to be rooted through the master franchisee only. So be it the pans or the premixes. So yeah, we would like in Delhi NCR we already have the presence, so we already have a master kitchen. But yeah, for the other territories, we would like to have a master first, and then we would go for the franchises.
Okay, great. So we have a couple of questions on the Q&A as well. So one of the audience is asking, do you wish to expand through FOCO model to Vijayawada?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get the question.
The question is, do you wish to expand through FOCO model to Vijayawada?
Yeah, absolutely. As I said, like we are open, and we know that like the whole of India is a territory for our business. So yeah, we are definitely open to that. But as I explained before, and as was your question before, that we would like to have a master first.
Okay. So your target area is the entire pan India expansion plan.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not doing units in a FOCO model, right? We're just doing master in a FOCO model, and then units would be a FOCO model.
Correct. Units would be on FOCO model.
For the master licensee as well, the one unit that he will have to open, that would be a FOCO model for him.
That would be a FOCO one. Yeah.
All right,
so all
sure.
the unit franchisees will be on FOCO, and the master will be on FOCO.
All right, sure. Yeah. So I think we can move on, Bharat.
All right. Thanks so much, Ankit, for representing the brand, and thank you so much for being with us this evening. Now we will move on to the next brand, Tiny Shiny, and we have Deepti Das to represent it. I would request Ms. Das to take on the session and
Hi, Bharat.
take us through the brand. Thanks so much.
I am Deepti here. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes,
you are very much.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I'm just sharing my screen also. Let me know if my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible. You may want to do.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So thank you, Bharat. Let me introduce Tiny and Shiny. It's a kid salon. So child-centric salon where we, focus on making a haircut a fun experience for children. This is a small clip. I want all of you to just have a look. Very small. So, welcome all the panelists, all the investors. I just want you all to think about any regular salon and compare it with Tiny and Shiny. So, any other salon will have the dark, the luxurious setup. They will have hairstylists dressed in black. They are trained to handle adults, right? In our salon, everything is vibrant, fun, and we have special training for our hairstylists to cater to our kids. Now, we are currently located in Nexus Seafood Mall, which is Navi Mumbai, and Tirupur, Tamil Nadu. And we are opening soon in Hyderabad and Vashi as well. Our mission is, as I mentioned, to make chemical-free, fun and safe environment for family, just not only for kids. It's a child-centric. And our vision is to make pure and natural grooming for kids. Sometimes, in current beauty industry, which is big, kids especially tend to think everything, to look beautiful, they need to go to salon, which is not the case. They should confidence is important. So that's our focus. This is our salon. This is in our Nexus Seafood Mall. And you can see the mother is also getting haircut done along with the kid, and it is totally chemical free. So safe for both of them. So India is, you see, a big country and very young country. We have kids, below the age of 10. We have 150 to 160 million kids, and no salon is catering to that section of that segment per se. So we, because there is no other option, children are going to salon which is chemically laden, and that is not, frequent visit to such places is really not the place for them. So solution is, Tiny and Shiny, where we use organic, non-toxic product, and it is safe for the kids who are below age of 1, like 5-month-old, 6-month-old. Also, they also visit with their parents, and they start to associate grooming with positivity. That's our focus. Market opportunity. India, like I said, it's a young country, so people are having enough money to spend on their kids, right? We don't think too much when it comes to children. Here we are giving them value addition. At the same time, our focus is on giving them the best service, and clearly there's a market gap here. So growing industry, we don't have any data related to kids salon because there are hardly any available. So we have, this is a beauty industry. So other than COVID times, it has always been on the growing side. So this is really good industry to invest in. Proven success. You can read our reviews, which is available online. There's a positive word of mouth because parents do see a lot of value addition in taking their kids to Tiny and Shiny. We have a returning customer rate of 72%, and month on month, I can see there has been a trend of, upwards in returning customer. Also, revenue wise, we have multiple source of revenue. Like we do makeover for kids. We we use only herbal products. We do parties, which is, for birthday parties, we have makeover counter. We also do nail art. So herbal products are used again in nail art. And we also sell retail products like toys and hair clips, which we source it from Singapore. We have been covered in press media as well because of the unique concept. A financial snapshot, model wise, area requirement start from 200 square feet area. It can go up to, even 1200. Our Tirupur salon is 1200 square feet area. Total investment varies from, it is depending on your area. So if your area is bigger, investment will be higher. 3 lakhs is part of that 15.5, which is, your investment. Royalty is 10%. Average ROI is 90%. Payback period is shorter because we don't have overhead cost, because we are not using any chemical products in our salon. So your month on month expenditure is only in operations like bills, electricity, internet, those kind, and rentals plus the salary. Rest everything is one-time setup or little bit maintenance, like any cosmetic thing is or any trimmer needs replacement. that is your only cost. So you pay heavily, not heavily, I won't say, but investment is initial phase only. Later on, you are just having your, per haircut, you do get a lot of money. We as franchisor, we are going to help you with marketing, sales support, recruitment and training support all throughout. Like, it's not, our commitment is for every recruit we will do a training, because any hairstylist has to be trained to handle kids. So we have a team to conduct these trainings. Advertising support, we will also be guiding you how and where you can actually advertise. Operation support, we use app. It's a smart world. So that app will help you not only with taxes, accounting, will also help you with operations and trends, what service is more popular in your salon. So these are our some of our reviews, which please do read online. And any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Yeah, Ms. Deepti, nice and interesting concept. I know it's a nightmare for a kid to get his or her hair done.
Agree.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So one question that comes to my mind from a business perspective, probably your salon would cater mainly to the haircuts, right? There's which is not a very high revenue kind of a service. The main revenue in a salon comes from beauty services.
Right.
So how do you manage that, and how do you cater to the ROI with just the haircuts of kids?
Correct. So our focus is, it's volume based. We have different source to get money also, like retail products, because when kids are there in the salon, they want to buy other products also. So we do sell that. Instead of chemical, treatments and those services, our focus is on herbal. Our focus is on making environment sure. So we do birthday parties to cover that cost. So birthday parties, in a sense, if we are the only one in the industry who do makeover party, theme party. I explain you here. So if it's a princess theme party, mermaid theme party, they want to pamper their guests. It's a social media time, right? So every guest get to touch up their makeup or get their hair done or get their nail done at our counter, and we do charge around 5 to 8,000 for parties. So this helps us cover the cost of those chemical services which we are not offering. But it's a guilt free. You see, in our salon, we are not doing anything that can harm a child. We are just ensuring that their experience related to grooming is only enhanced, and they associate more with natural products.
Sure. So you do parties in your salon itself, you're saying?
Because of space constraint, we do at their venue. So if they have in any hotel, we have a setup where we carry our mirror and other stuff, and we have very fancy mirror. So it is more Instagrammable also, which anyone can see on our Instagram, tinyandshinykids.com, and you will see what kind of parties we do. It's a lot of fun because kids find it's first time. You see, tattoo counter also started maybe 20-25 years ago, first time. Now it is a, so we are trying to make makeover parties as a trend.
Got it. Right. Sure. Fair enough. Yeah, Seema.
Questions?
So, panelists, do we have any questions for this? Otherwise, thank you, Ms. Dipti Das, for giving us such a detailed presentation and a very unique business opportunity. Today, we have covered some unique brands across Pan India who have investment opportunities starting below 20 lakh, which is highly profitable and sustainable as it is visible from the business practices which we have seen. I have put in the helpline number and the email ID where you can write. That is 9717683838, and you can also write that at feedback@franchiseindia.in. You can also join our community to find new business opportunities in the given link in the chat box. I request all of you to go through the business opportunity. Our team members, our partners who are also panelists, they will get in touch with you for one-on-one discussion. They will also arrange a tri-party call once your profile is matching with the requirement of the brand. We are looking forward to have a detailed discussion with you. With that, Ms. Dipti, if you want to share any closing remark before we end this discussion. Ms. Dipti, if you want to share some closing remarks before we end this discussion. I think her audio is not working. So thank you, our panelists. Thank you for all our audiences for sticking with us and learning about all these business opportunities. I have put the helpline number and email ID. Please reach out to us. We'll also reach out to you with the detail of this brand so that we can have a one-on-one discussion. With that, we end our week-long monsoon special Bharat Franchisee show. We'll again come back next month with carefully selected brands who are actively seeking franchisee in India. Thank you so much. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everyone.